Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the year of 2025. We're going to look at every month one by one, but as usual this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to look at the meanings of the cards pretty much from every angle: love, relationship, money, career and finance, so you can get a full picture what are the energies. But it's very important to put out for you before the year starts that 2025 will be an amazing year. So put in a comment so you kind of have that wish. But let's get started. We're going to start with the wisdom of the oracle card. You have here the thinker, which is number 44. Whenever this comes up, obviously there's something that's on your mind. There's something here that it's very important for you to be analytical, very important for you to be logical. And this is also about strategy, building a strategy of some sort to achieve your dreams. You have these stars coming all over, which are generally connected to dreams, connected to wish fulfillment. And this is kind of like also telling us that you have all the information you need to achieve whatever you want. So being logical, being analytical is very important. And you also have the rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle, number 50. So when you think about it, there obviously what I see from here, that there's an obstacle in your life that you are thinking all the time, how can you overcome? This can be pretty much everything, but obviously you have the data, you have all the information you need to overcome this obstacle. What's really interesting for me with the rhino spirit as well, when you kind of look at it, it kind of says that this card is all about overcoming an obstacle, and there's many ways you can overcome an obstacle, right? You can just go to it like a rhino. You can go around it. Like if you think about like as a door as an obstacle, you can go around it, you can open it, you can just get into it. I think that's what you're trying to figure out here. How can you overcome some kind of an obstacle? But also this card also telling us that you have all the abilities to overcome the obstacle, whatever this presents in your life. But let's see, month by month, what are the energies that you can expect and how can you manage them? January, your main energy is represented by the Empress, which is beautiful. This is the card of creativity, the card of nurturing, long-term stability, long-term happiness, long-term abundance. And the clarifying card for you with this card is the Hermit, which is all about thinking, right? Which is very interesting that you have the thinker card, because the Hermit is kind of going on their own, rethinking what is that makes them happy, what is that they want, what is their true calling. So with the Empress, generally there's something that comes into your life, something that you give birth to, that will bring you long-term stability, long-term happiness, long-term abundance. Long-term abundance, obviously, it's not only money, but happiness. It's a very maternal energy, what the Empress is representing, right? Usually it's an indication something coming into your life. This can be a new job, a new project, a new business, a new idea. It can be also a new relationship or a new chapter in a relationship. But it can be also for some of you pregnancy. What's really important here that you're thinking about how you can multiply your happiness, your wealth, your abundance, and what is that you need to change, what is that you need to transform in order to do that, right? Like, the Hermit is usually all about going on your own internally, in terms of going on an internal trip of figuring out what is that you want. Some of you might be considering of going on your own as a business. Maybe there's some kind of a very lucrative idea here with this Empress energy or creative energy that you are considering of going on your own. Some of you might be thinking, okay, I just want to, you're going on your own from a relationship perspective. or you're just rethinking a relationship, rethinking a business, rethinking your happiness, your job, etc., etc. Now let's see what February is going to be all about. The main energy of the month is represented by Justice, which is Libra energy. And the clarifying card is the Hierophant. So let's talk about the Justice. The Justice is all about balance and harmony, and trying to achieve some kind of a harmony, finding the balance of yin and yang as well, like the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy, giving, receiving. Some of you are balancing your thoughts, your feelings, finances this month. And this is also about being just, fair and just with yourself, with the people around you. Can be definitely connected to a contract or a legal document of some sort. Maybe there's an offer that's represented. It can be also connected to a legal process of some sort, where there's a decision that's being made, and everybody is getting whatever they deserve. And your clarifying card, the Hierophant. Hierophant is all about whatever you learned. It's your faith, trusting in yourself, having faith in you, having faith in the universe. This is the connector between the heavens and the earth. Definitely can be connected to this feelings of connecting with the universe, like meditating, rethinking what is that you want, like keep having that process. But also the Hierophant can represent traditions, something that you learned, a very traditional approach, can be an institution, can be a community of some sort, where maybe you are working in a great team, you might be connected to a community of some sort, but it can be also a contract, a promise of some kind. Like this is from a relationship perspective, can indicate a very traditional, balanced relationship, which either coming into your life or you might be already in it. Because this is a marriage card, so it can be connected to getting engaged, getting married, and obviously like a marriage can be a legal document as well, of some sort. But again, it's a contract. It can be like you have kind of two cards here that are indicating a contract of some sort. So from a business perspective, there might be some kind of some kind of a promise, maybe with a larger institution, a very traditional institution, a school or some sort, where you are making a promise and you're putting it in a contract. Now let's see what March is gonna be all about. For March, your main energy is the Six of Pentacles, which is, if you look at it, it has this Libra energy continuing, the balance, the harmony, the equal give and take type of energy. This is a great from a finance perspective. It might be connected to getting a bonus, getting an increase, getting some additional money of some sort. If you are looking for investors, if you're looking for a loan, a mortgage of some sort, a great indication that you're gonna get the financial help that you need. But this is also, like from a relationship perspective, can be an equal give and take, very balanced, harmonious relationship. And the main message of this card is that the universe is, or somebody in a powerful position is coming to help you. Again, maybe somebody's introducing you, somebody's helping you in some way, but it might be that the universe is bringing you a gift this month. It's very interesting that for clarifying card, you had two cards that came out. You also have the Devil and the Sun, which is a very interesting combination, because the Devil is a card of a shadow, indicating our shadow self, but the Sun is the light. So there's this, which is again very interesting when you look at from the card itself, the main card, the Six of Pentacles, having that balance. So some of you are balancing your shadow self, your light, something where you have kind of like a strong connection. Generally, like, you know, the Devil can be a situation where you are feeling out of control, where you are feeling that you don't have a way out of a situation. It can be a toxic relationship, a toxic boss, a toxic environment of some sort. It can be connected to a lot of dependency, too much dependency as well. Or being addicted to something, addicted to a person, addicted to money. Generally, like, the devil is overdoing stuff, overindulgement. But it's really nice to have here the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck, indicating the positive side of these cards, because this is all about positivity, positive development, wealth, happiness, joy, vitality, and feeling free as well, which is very interesting. Also, this combination of the devil, where you look at it like, you have the puppet master there, and you have the Sun, which is all about freedom, feeling free. So what I'm kind of getting here, that I think you're going to be able to find a nice balance between all of those pros and cons, or things that might be in your life that are negative and positive. It can be also that, if you've been kind of in a situation where you are out of balance, because, the devil is an indication of something being out of balance. I think with the Sun, you're going to recognize it, and you're going to be able to say, okay, this is what I'm going to break out of my life. This is what I'm going to disconnect as well, so I can feel free and I can have positivity and joy in my life. Now let's see what April is bringing for you. Very interesting that you have here the Three of Swords. And your clarifying card is the Justice, which we already had for February. So, Three of Swords is a card of sadness. It's a card of disappointment, heartache. When you are feeling that you lost something. It might be connected to that, like, I kind of feel that this is somewhat connected to whatever that devil energy was that was coming in March. Some of you might be kind of cutting ties with somebody. You have a lot of swords energy here, right? Like, kind of feeling that you're cutting out of everything that's no longer serving you with the Three of Swords, and with that Justice energy as well, because you're kind of bringing that imbalance into balance, right? Like very interesting to see all of this balance related cards. So again, the Justice can be contract, can be a legal process. Maybe there's something here that you might be getting a news that's disappointing you of some sort, or it can be connected to a divorce as well, where maybe it's kind of breaking your heart, but you're seeing that that's the right decision for you. Now let's see what May is bringing in. May, your main card is the Six of Wands, which is the card of celebration, win, and victory, and success. When everybody's watching you, you're in the center of attention. And it is clarified by the Page of Wands, which is, you can see how happy she is. She's jumping from joy. Generally, pages bring some kind of a news, some kind of a message, a new adventure, a new opportunity of any kind. So what I'm kind of seeing here, that yes, you might have gone through some bad news or something that was not easy for you to endure in April, but in May, you're going to get a news that's going to lift you up. That's going to bring you news from a victory. That's going to bring you news of success. Maybe you're getting an opportunity, a promotion, a relationship type of thing. Whatever is going to happen in May is going to be very celebratory. Everybody's wanting to get to know you. Everybody want to work with you. It's going to be super month. The next card in your reading is June. It is represented by the King of Wands. King of Wands is a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. And you also have the Queen of Swords as the clarifier. This is also a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. So let's talk about the King of Wands. King of Wands is very entrepreneurial, likes the new things, the new adventures. It's very leadership quality, taking action, taking leadership. Like he's the true born leader in a sense, because he is very charismatic. He is able to get people behind his ideas, and he's like to innovate as well, and very entrepreneurial. So can we indicate from that perspective a leadership opportunity, or some of you might be working in your own company and you're leading that. But also can be connected to, like, on a relationship perspective. He's the sexy king. He is somebody who can seduce anybody. He is very warm, likes the adventures, a little bit of a player energy, because if you're kind of trying to tie this person, they kind of get scared because they like to have their freedom, but very fiery, very passionate energy that it brings. And the clarification of the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords, somebody who went through a lot of challenges in her life. She's very smart, very logical. She sees clearly, right? Like can be somebody who is very hard to mislead. She's not falling for, I would say, for all the woo-woos of the King of Wands, because she's been through a lot and she's protecting herself, she's guarding herself. Right, like some of you might be kind of dealing with a situation where you have two people, one of them who's very fiery, very passionate, and you have somebody like the Queen of Swords who's all about logic, who's all about common sense and clarity as well. So definitely can be connected to that. Some of you will see clearly this month, and also, like, protecting yourself from happening whatever happened before, because if you went through some breakups, maybe you've been with some players, met some players before, and you're kind of getting in touch with somebody like that. You're gonna that sounds very familiar for me. But let's see what July is bringing for you. July, you have here the Hierophant again. And it is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, which is kind of like a very interesting energies. So the Hierophant is, as I said, it is a card of faith, having faith, traditions, contract, etc., etc. Can be connected to like an institution, marriage, or making some kind of a promise of some sort. And again, a traditional relationship, a very traditional institution. And you have the clarifier, which is the Nine of Pentacles. It's a very different feel to it, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about freedom. It's all about independence. So, for example, it can be a sign that some of you are, if you're having your own business, you're very independent. If you are employed, it's an indication that you're getting the fruit of your labor, right? Like you're being recognized. So from that perspective, it can be a contract that or a promotion of some sort, an increase in finances. Can be connected to also property of some sort. When you look at it from a relationship perspective, it's also a free energy, in a sense that, if some of you are single, you're not necessarily looking to get to settle down. You are enjoying the freedom, and you are very picky as well. But there's some kind of a promise here. And if you're in a relationship, this energy is pretty much that you're enjoying everything that a relationship brings. It kind of went through the initial difficulties, and you're able to finally enjoy it. And you're getting the freedom you need. So some of you might be in a relationship where you're going to get the freedom that you need. Some of you might be, because it has this duality of traditional, and it has the freedom as well. So some of you might be doing two things at the same time. Maybe you are working for an organization, but you are also doing your own stuff that makes you happy, that makes you very free. And now let's see what August is bringing for you. August, your main energy is represented by the Knight of Pentacles, which is a court card. So it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. And it is clarified by the 10 of Wands, which is as a 10 indicating as end of a difficult cycle. But let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is very reliable. Somebody who is does everything by the book. Therefore, like, it's a very slow moving energy because this is somebody who checks everything 3-4 times, making sure that everything is done properly. Like, he's a perfectionist, and because of that, he is spending a lot of time on that instead of getting going. And what's really important with this card, that once it gets going, it brings you success. It brings you guaranteed success of some sort. Even in a relationship, it can be a very slow moving energy where things are not hardly moving, or somebody like, oh my god, okay, when things gonna happen here. But when things happen, it's a very reliable, loyal person, somebody that you can count on. So I think there's gonna be something that comes in August that brings you long-term success. Something that's not going to happen from one day to the other, but when it is happening, it is a guaranteed success. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a project, whether it's a job or a business. Can be connected to an offer, right? Like a very great indication of an offer, a job offer, a business offer, or if you are trying to sell or buy a property, that kind of an offer. It's a very stable offer, something that you need to consider it, because it is a very good offer. You also have here the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is indication of working hard, working a lot. So some of you might be overworked this month. But it can be also connected to that a lot of you are carrying a lot of burdens with you, but you're also very close to achieving a goal. So, for example, if you are selling a property or buying a property, or you're doing both, what I'm kind of seeing here, that I think you're gonna get a very good offer that's gonna make you pack all of your bags and belongings, and you're gonna be moving. Right, like that's kind of the main energy. But it can be also that you're getting a great business offer or a great job offer, and then you're gonna be like, okay, I'm out of here. This one is way better than what I had in the past. Now let's see what September is bringing in for you. September, your main energy is the 4 of Cups, and the clarifier, you have 2 cards, the High Priestess and the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles we already had here before. If you look at it, we talked about a gift from the universe. So when you think about the 4 of Cups as well, the first thing that comes into me, that there's some kind of an offer, some kind of an opportunity here that is coming from the universe. But as you can see, this person is not really excited about it. They're either busy with something else, or it's just not what they were hoping for. For me, the 4 of Cups generally indicates something, an opportunity of some sort. It can be a person, a relationship, a business offer, a job offer, an offer to work with somebody that doesn't make you very excited because it's not exactly what you wanted. But maybe this is what you need because it is coming from the universe, right? Like you have the hand of God offering that chalice, those cups. 4 of Cups can be connected to boredom, can be connected to apathy in a sense, when you are dreaming a lot, when you're like you're going through this what ifs. What if my job would be like that? What if my boss would be like that? What if my relationship, my partner would like be this or that? As opposed to valuing for whatever they the value that they bring into your life. And again, you have here the 6 of Pentacles, which we talked about, that can be an increase, can be a financial help, can be a gift from the universe of some sort. So I think there's definitely help here for you this month from the universe. There's no doubt about it. because it brings you unlimited potential. And also, like, very interesting that as I'm saying unlimited potential, the first thing that comes into my mind with the High Priestess, that the High Priestess is the card of unlimited potential. And it can be also connected to harmony, balance, and definitely listen to your inner voice, your inner guidance, whenever you have to make a decision about some kind of an opportunity this month. Now let's see what October is bringing into you. You have here the Nine of Cups, which is super. This is a card of joy, happiness, celebration, and wish fulfillment. This is everything you wished for, everything you wanted. It is a wish fulfillment card. So I think this month gonna be amazing for you. You're gonna be very happy. You're gonna be celebrating. Maybe you're meeting a person you always wanted. Maybe you're gonna recognize here that this opportunity or job or project is really great for you. Because again, this is a card of enjoying life. You're going to be very happy in October. And it's clarified by the Judgment. Judgment is a card of rebirth. It is something might be coming back into your life, something that you thought it was done, but it comes back, and this is kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes, when you're kind of feeling yourself, when you're realizing what is that you want, what is the true calling of yourself, for example. It can be connected to answering the call, in a sense, like of your true calling, or answering an actual call. The Judgment can be also connected to a decision, a life-changing decision, legal process, like a judgment is being made. Can be also connected to, like, evaluation. Maybe some of you will go through an evaluation, and you're gonna be acing this evaluation with this Nine of Cups. But again, judgment can be also that don't judge yourself or the people around you too harshly. But what I see here is some kind of a recognition, recognizing something that will lift you up, that's going to elevate you and will make you very happy. Yes, October is going to be really great. And November is going to be continuing with that, because you have here the Star card, the major wish fulfillment card. So if you've been kind of doubting in October that your wish is going to be fulfilled, well, you have the Star here, which is the card of wish fulfillment, when the universe is there to bring you your wish or something better. And if you remember here, we talked about here about all of these stars. So the stars are definitely a recurring theme. But the Star is all about healing, positivity. When you are recovering something from something that you went through, something that was difficult, can be connected to a job loss, can be connected to a disappointment, can be connected to a breakup of some sort. And the Star is an indication that you are feeling yourself again, you're healing, you're recovering, and you are very hopeful, because also you have here the universe bringing you your wishes or something better, right? Like, this is a major card where the universe is bringing you something great into your life. And it's a very recurring theme if you kind of think back. There's a lot of cards here where we talked about it, that the universe is bringing you a gift. And you also have here the Hangman. The Hangman, it is, some of you might be feeling stuck this month, but I think you're going to get out of it, because the Hangman is all about seeing things from a different perspective. So if you're going to feel stuck, the message is that see your situation from a different point of view, or think about what is that you need to sacrifice, what is that you need to let go. And I think that recognition will bring you some kind of a realization that will lead you to your wish fulfillment. Now let's see how you're going to end the year. The main energy you have here is the Nine of Swords, which is the cards of fears, anxieties, and nightmares. And it is clarified by the Nine of Wands, which is the card of a wounded soldier who is super tired. So what I'm getting here, that I think you're just going to be super busy at the end of the year. You're going to be worried whether you're going to be able to finish everything you have to accomplish, because the Nine of Wands is something that is super tired, somebody who is ready to give up, somebody who's been through a lot of challenges, a lot of troubles, a lot of battles. And I think you're going to be worried about it, because the Nine of Wands is all about, okay, I'm ready to give it up. And it is always, there's a message with the Nine of Wands that you shouldn't give up, because you're very close to finish line, you're very close to achieving your goal, your dream. And I think very important to release those negative thoughts as well, what the Nine of Swords are bringing in for you. Very interesting when you look at it. You have quite a few nines here. You have the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles as well. So pay attention to those synchronicities as well, because it's an angel number. Generally, it's an indication that you're very close to achieving something. But look it up, because everybody has a different meaning. Generally, the 9 is you're very close to achieving your goals. So I think there's going to be some major help coming in for you from the universe throughout the year. And just pay attention to signs, synchronicities, and I think you're going to have overall a pretty good year where you're going to get a lot of help. So I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you in 2025, and I'm wishing you a very happy, prosperous, and healthy new year.